instruction video for how you're setting up your 6 set of Refcom II Pro in advanced mode. You have the option in your radio unit if you press the menu couple of times until the end. You can switch from default mode or advanced mode. In this case we will change all the radios to advanced mode. Our tip, if you go into the Refcom II Pro manual and look for, in the end, you will have different type of setups from sports. Example, handball, floorball and futsal with 3 referees, with PTT option, and volleyball 6 users and so on. Water polo 6 units. You will get to advanced application example. For example, this one can be used in ice hockey with PH system announcement and the Supervisor, where radio 1 will be PH system announcement, radio 2 and 3 will be referees with PH system announcement option to announce it. Radio 4 and 5 will be linesmen, and radio 6 will be a supervisor or an observer. So we will look into how you're setting this up. First of all, put your labels on the radios when you get your system. For example, in this case you search for the ice hockey label with 6 user and PH system announcement. Then radio 1 will have a label that will be PH unit, and then radio 2 and 3 will be referees. Radio 5 and 6 will be linesmen, and radio 6 will be supervisor. After that, you start your units up by pressing and holding plus and minus for a couple of seconds until you're starting them up. After that, we want to make sure so we have them in order from radio 1 to 6. So if we take this radio, for example, and if we plug in our headset now, you want to make sure you plug in the headsets in the HS connector. That stands for headsets, of course. The EXT connector is for the PH radio unit or external audio or PA then, and or possible VHR connection in the if you have that connection. So don't plug in your headset into the EXT connector. We want them in HS connector. So if you take this unit, for example, and press clearing the connection by holding the enter button for 6 seconds, you can go into the menu and listen on radio. Now it says radio 4. So we press -1 and saved. Now it's radio 3 in this case. We do the same on every other radio also. We press and hold the enter button for 6 seconds. Then we can also switch the radios from default mode to advanced mode. After that, you double check every unit, so they are from radio 1, for example. Now it says radio 3, so I press -2 times and saved. So now they are from radio 1 to 6 in order. After that, you can go into each and every one and press menu a couple of times, 4 times, 5 times, up to default application, and switch them to advanced application and then saved. Do this on every single unit. Default application and switch to advanced application and saved. So if I press menu 1, 2, 3 times, I hear default application, and switch that to advanced application. So 1, 2, 3, and switch to advanced application and saved. An advanced application. In this case, these units has already been connected to each other before, so they already talking to each other. If you switch to advanced application before you connect them, you need to connect them also one time before. So if you hold and press the enter button for a couple of seconds, we want to connect them to each other first. You can either switch to advanced mode before, or then the other way. You can connect them to each other first and then switch to advanced mode after that. So now we want to connect them. Then you press the enter button for a couple of seconds, like 1 second. So then they will start talking to each other and connect to each other. So in this case, I will show you afterwards how you do the PH system announcement from the radio 1. Then you need a 3.5mm connector into the unit. And if you now have another connector into the arena or stadium, you just put on an adapter, for example, 6.3mm or XLR connector or whatever. And then you press your 3.5mm into the external port in radio 1, because this is a PA system announcement radio now, and it's connected to the arena audio. So now they are connected to each other in advanced mode, and if we again take our headset and plug it into the unit and go into and listen on the menu, you have advanced application in this one, and also in the other ones also. So now we have the setup, for example, with radio 2, that is a referee in the middle, and radio 3 is also referee. Radio 4 is linesman, and radio 5 is linesman, and radio 6 is supervisor. So if you go into radio 2, for the referees that want to do the public announcement. When you do the public announcement, you double press the PTT button on the unit 2 times until you see a flash, not flashing, until you see a yellow light that is showing on the unit. That means that we now can talk out to the PH system. And if you want to go out from that mode, you press 1 time on the unit to go out. You can do that in the advanced mode with radio 2 and 3. And if you also listen carefully when you do the public announcement, when you double press 2 times, I will hear a small beep in my ear when I'm out on the PH system and connected to this one. And also when I'm pressing 1 more time, I will hear another tone in my ear, a little more downtoned, and then I'm back on track again with the open communication between these units. In advanced mode, that is normally built for ice hockey, because we have open speech via these 2 units. They can hear each other and talk to each other. Radio 4 and 5 will hear referees 1 and 2, but the referees with radio 2 and 3 will not hear the linesman until they hold and press the button on the unit with push to talk function. So if you hold and press this one and the yellow light is showing on these 2 units, the referees will hear the linesman. And when I'm releasing again, I'm out again. And I hear exactly the same tone on this one when I'm out on the PH system. I'm pressing, I hear a small tone in my ear that I can talk to these referees. When I'm releasing it, I will not hear them. I will hear another tone and they will not hear me when I'm talking again. But these two linesmen will hear each other all the time. They have open speech now, for example. And the supervisor is just a listen option. It's nothing else on this one. It's built with listen option, so if you plug into a headset in the headset unit, you will hear only hear the referees during the game. If you after that want to switch these units to another option, you just go into the menu again and choose when you hear the advanced application, you press plus or minus to change them to default mode again. If you want another setup, for example, football or another feature. For ice hockey, we have also produced a waist belt for the referees. Can absolutely be worn for the other sports, but it's built for ice hockey. So this one is for the waist under the referee shirt. So you will have your radio on the waist. When you do the public announcement, you press on the waist, for example, 2 times. Or linesmen, you hold and press the button easily. Make sure when you plug them in into this one, you do it in this way. So you have the headset connector upwards. The headset is here, and then you lock the headset when you get the unit down. You lock the headset, and also you can access the push to talk button super easy because it's built on this one. It's placed here, so you can easily feel where you have the PTT button. So now I can easily find it. If you put in the unit the other way, the PTT button will be here and you can't find it that easy. So make sure you put them in the right way. Okay, after the game, make sure you shut off all the units, plus and minus, like this, until you see the lights flashing. And also charge them on our new charger station. So you put them all in the charging station like this, and then plug them in and charge them after the game. You will get 100% battery from 0 to 100 into until like 2 or 3 hours. So it's a USB-C connector and will be charging out pretty quickly. That was all on how you set up the advanced application in Refcom II Pro.